Hello, and welcome. I'm back. I'm healthy. um, yeah. I got negative, so I don't have corona. Luckily, fortunately. But yeah, I'm back. Uh, this video will not be very long either. Like I think I said last a few times, I will do at least 20 minutes. Yeah, I think so. Um, yeah. Um, and also, we reached 200 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. um, I haven't been really on my channel for quite a while. Um, I didn't. I don't know why. So I don't know when we hit 200, 200, but I just saw it right now, right before I started this. So again, thank you so much for 200 subscribers. Um, so yeah, I will most likely have to do I guess, should I make a special? I don't know. You know what? You guys decide if I should make a special, um, or if I should wait until 500. You choose. It's your choice, really. Because I don't know. I don't have any idea for special. So yeah. Um. Yeah. I guess we just get straight into the what if. I mean, I don't think I have anything much to say on that. So, um, I guess I'll just start. Now I think the last time we left off was at when Zuku. Wait, where was it when we last left off? I don't quite remember. Uh, yes. Weapons and better clothes. Let's say that. Yes. I'm gonna say that his weapon. He will have two different weapons, or I guess one. Uh, Gloves, like the gloves you see here, but with um, like reinforced and like buds, or I don't know what they're called. Uh, Basically, it hurts more when you get punched by it. basically, basically fighting gloves as well. Could say. Um, and I don't know if I said he would have a sword. Not fully sure if I said that. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't think there was. But yeah. Let's say. Yeah. um, back to the beginning. But yeah, he was getting materials, I think it was. And also, thank you for the idea for a bit more of the what if. Thank you for that. I have a bit more idea what I can do now, so thank you for that, Christian Way. And also thank you for the um, what ifs, new what ifs. And also, I remember the quest of what if Deku was Geno Sans and Golden Freddy. I remember that. What if? I have it. I haven't prepared like pictures or anything. I've just prepared up small stuff, not very much. It's because I have kind of like a small pile of what if I can do, um, but they're not fully developed yet. So so yeah, that's why I'm kind of doing the ones that I get good ideas straight off the bat. That I find a story I can do straight off the bat, and I begin on that, and I continue to get ideas for the next what ifs as well. Um, but yeah, um, yeah, and also I don't know what next what if will be, but I think the what if deku was this what if maybe the one to finish first. I don't fully sure. We'll have to wait and see. Uh, the next one, what if I'm not fully sure either. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Now, continuing. Don't no need to talk about other stuff. Continuing the what if actually. Um, we go to when basically Zuko's gathering the materials like um, wood, leather, uh, minerals, other stuff. He gets all of these. Now, and he goes to Hephaestus, which is a Greek god, which I remember, hopefully. But yeah, Hephaestus makes the armor, which is basically what you see now. The clothes, the mask, or the it looks like the mask, the gloves. He has a I'm gonna see if there is a good, nice one I can find. Hmm. Yeah, I don't need to show the picture. I can show the picture later on a later day. Um, but yeah, he has a katana. Katana. Basically a Japanese sword, I think. It's from Japanese or Chinese. One of those two things. Japanese or Chinese. I'm not fully sure where it originated. But yeah, I know it's from there, that that region, Asia, I think it is. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically what armor and or clothes and weapons he has. Now we basically skip a few thousand years. He has lived. Now he's lived there for a while now. He has gotten to know. He's kind of been accepted by everyone. He's going around trading sometimes. Goes out sometimes as well to when he's bored and stuff like that. Now the thing, but then uh, he gets curious about what he was before after a while, and that is so he goes to Hades and asks if he knows anything because Hades is the king of the underworld, king of I don't know if it's a god of death in Greek mythology. I'm not fully sure. I'm gonna say Hades has, which was the idea of Christian White, Christian. Uh, this is his idea. So yeah, he has a book, or uh, yeah, let's say a book of every single living creature, every the name, when that is person is supposed to die, and stuff like that. And when he searches up Zuko's name, because Zuko remembers his name, that's the only thing he remembers. So he says that his name is Azuka Midoriya, and Hades searches for Zook Midoriya um, on Earth, like categorizes it, makes it easier to find him. Um, when he sees that he was supposed to die uh, on that day, but he didn't, and now it says that he's supposed to live. I don't. I'm gonna say constellations can't die other they don't age, so they can basically live forever. But they can die. They can get killed. It just has to be a if the constellation is weaker than a god, then the god can kill the constellation. But if not, they can still kill the constellation. But it's a bit harder, and um, other constellations can kill other constellations. It's about how powerful they are. That's basically it. Um, so yeah, and so he gets to know what he wasn't originally and everything. Um, but yeah, so Izuku asks if he can ever go back to his original place, which Eddie thinks a bit and he says, "Well, it is possible, but it's very hard for Eve to get out of, at least from the void or the outside of this place. It's very quite hard, and for you to and for gods which live in Olympus, you have to get permission from God of all gods, basically Zeus. So you have to get permission from him to even go back, to go to the human world, because and plus it's we kind of, I guess you could say, forgotten or abandoned because or not all of us, but a few of us. I haven't because I can't, because it's my job to keep up the underworld where the human souls and every single soul goes after death. So at least the very so yeah, I'm gonna say the underworld isn't like the bad place. It has like layers. The top layer is for good people. It's like layers, 9 layers. Let's say that. Um, and for every if you have a lot of sins or like done very bad stuff, you get lower and lower. But if you have done mostly just good in your life, you go to the top layer, which is pretty much you get a few you just get a few years of like torment, and then you can live out like you want, or you can choose to be reborn again, but you will forget everything, of course, or you can choose to live there and become a subject of Hades, like become a demon basically, to help around or stuff like that. Um, but yeah, that's basically the choices, and the longer you go down, the longer they're getting tormented before they get that choice. And under the bottom layer, you have to get at least 100,000 years of torment before you get that choice. And when that choice comes, you can either be reborn or be a devil. Basically, a person who gets there, but they can never like just live there like that. So yeah, well, they have to be a reborn actually. Let's say that. In good case, they just gets reborn to try to get a better life, I guess you could say. Um, but yeah, that's how basically everything works in the world. So yeah. So yeah. Izuku, he thinks about it for a while, and he makes up, says that he wants to go back because he wants to know what kind of place he came from and who everyone was there and everything. So he goes to Zeus and asks if he can go to the human on Earth. Which Zeus is a bit shocked of that question, because no one has ever asked about him that in a very long time. Because Greek mythology is very old, at least for human standards, quite old, and for uh, the void or Olympus, which time goes much faster, it's a very long time ago. I don't remember when the Greek mythology ended, or at least the huge it began to smallen or get smaller. Um, but yeah, um, but he says, fine, I guess you can go, but you can't stay too long because if I guess constellation is fine, and you have a physical body, so it should be fine, really. But your presence may alert very many people around the area you are transported to. Because I can't choose where you get transported. I can just give you a rough idea of where. You can just go to a rough idea, or like you could say a country, but it's a country of there. But you can't have a specific concrete place coordinates. You just get teleported to a random place in that country. That's the only thing I can do for you. No, that's the only thing that can happen. So you could be teleported into a house, or a girl's bathroom, or a girl's bath. And I gotta say, that's not something you should. That's. I still remember my first time that happened. That was, let's say, unpleasant. Of course, not unpleasant for me, but um, for the woman, hadn't a bit for me, I guess, because I got slapped and yelled at and punched and kind of beaten. Women are scary. I gotta say that when they're angry. Women are freaking crazy and scary. Alright. I'll take that in mind. Alright, then, as you. Okay, then. Uh. I don't really have anything to say no. I mean, maybe take. Tone down their presence a whole lot. Because if you don't, almost the whole country will know that you're there at all times. So try toning down that presence of yours. Of course, we don't we can't feel your presence. We can feel your presence if we want, but we can shut the presence out, so we don't feel any pressure or anything. But humans have a much weaker mental state and mental resistance and physical, so they might all drop down on their knees. Some of them, the closest one to you, may even die from the pressure, and those who are longer away are fortunate enough to survive if they have enough strength. But yeah, so you should tone that presence down, because I think maybe, other than me, you have the strongest presence here out of all of us. Or I guess you have the strongest presence. You're stronger. My presence is stronger than me, fortunately. But anyway, you can go, I guess. Thank you. I'll. Where do I go? Even. Yes. You go down the corridor, straight, and then first right you see, go right, then straight, then second left, straight, second, third right, first left, and second left, and then first straight, until you go to the to stairs on the right side, and you go up those stairs until you reach floor 10, or 10 floors up. Then you go straight, then right, then you go second left, third right, first left, second right, third right, and the last door. That's where you should. That's the place. And Zuko just stands there, like, why that long way? It's just, it is there. Don't ask me. It's always been there. Or, I guess it hasn't. We built this place, but still. But why are you here? I mean, many gods come here. The rooms are for everything. That's the room to go to Earth. The other rooms go to some of the other doors there go to other planets. So that's the door to Earth. And you need to think of the place. But do you know even where to go? Yes, I remember Hades told me um, it was Japan, I think. Japan? Yeah. I think it was Japan, yeah. Right then, just think of Japan and you get teleported into Japan. Have no idea where. You'll probably figure that out. Okay, but also before you go, take this book with you. It's about basically human base common sense about Earth nowadays and stuff like that. And I guess for how long you've been here, I guess it's been about how many years? About 10 years, I think. And I'm gonna say Zuko was born before everyone else. So they're just like they're beginning into you. They're like 10 months before UA when he gets there. Oh, sorry. But yeah. So that's what he does. He reads his books pretty fast, really, and he goes where door is, which takes about 5 hours before he gets there. I don't know why said it would go so long, but whatever. When he gets to the door, he goes to the door and thinks Japan. And when he goes to the door, a bright light happens, and he thinks of Japan, and he lands in a green field, you could say. And when he opens his eyes, he sees green grass, because he sees loads of different colors. Grass, trees. That's it. And that's where I'm gonna leave this part off. I hope you enjoyed this part. But yeah, I know the ending may not be the ending of this part might not be the best, and I know I went and talked for like 5 minutes before this video, before the what if started. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, it's been a week since I made a video because I was sick and I didn't have the energy and I sounded awful. So yeah, sorry about that. Can't do anything about it. But much better now, as you can hear. I think the video I made about me being sick, my voice was a bit bad. I don't quite remember, but yeah. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to, or if you have any more ideas for this what if, or any of the what if, or even if you have ideas for the Ragntail Sands and Dust Sands Deku, what if Deku was Ragntail Sands and Dust Sands? If you have any more ideas for that what if as well, put it in the comments. I gladly take them. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want. If you have not, leave a like. Oh, I've already said that. Comment down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.